magically, through technology, I'm back. And now we're going to do a little bit of, I think we're going to do lip color. Well, I'll do the eyes and then I'll go back and do lips. Just there's a reason I kind of want to do the eyes first. I want to be able to clean up afterwards. So I'm using one of our older neutral palettes. This was called Moroccan Dunes. It is kind of in the neutrals. This is for a great daytime look. And I'll be using 4 brushes, real simple. We've got our all over eyeshadow. If I needed it, I have my cream color. I won't be using it right now, but we have it. That could also have been used for my under eye area, but I was using the other one, so I haven't quite phased out my old brush set yet. We have a crease brush, and then we have the smudger, which looks a little similar, but it is actually different. So for me, I always like to put my base of lightest color on first. We've already done primer, so this is going to just be a quick matter of brushing on the lightest color, primarily in the upper part of my lid, but also in the lower lid and in the corner where it's a little dark. I have been known to even put a little in the under eye area to brighten it up. Just a little, not a ton. Yay. Next color will be the kind of orangey color. I use that on the lower lid. It's kind of a peach. Very, very neutral color, but it's bright enough so you notice it. You don't want everything to be screaming bright. This isn't the 80s. Boom, 2 colors down. Now I'm going to switch to my crease brush. Go for this nice brown. Hold on, I keep getting out of frame. There. And I'm literally going to put it in the crease of my eye. Like so. I sometimes brush it in the corner a little. The idea is that you're going to get a little bit of a blend. You're not seeing just one stripe. You're seeing kind of one color phase into the other. I love the angle of this brush. It really lends itself nicely. And it's not like there's a distinctive stopping point. I can just kind of blend away. Now, real quick, we'll go right to the darkest color, smudger. And this one could also be used in the crease, but I think the idea is it's meant to go like along the lash line. If you didn't want to use eyeliner, this could be a great way to bring in a dark color. I'm actually going to run it in the lower lash line a little bit, just for some contrast. That's not obvious, but this is a daytime look. We didn't want to be too bright. It always looks better when you add the other pieces of the look. So quickly putting away anything I will need to wash later. I think that would work. I'm having trouble remembering where all my brushes go. That is the risk of having a new brush set and not having decided where everything should go yet. So I am going to take a minute. Now I could do this with brow gel. I choose not to. And brush out my eyebrow hairs so they're not so crazy. You can also use this to clean up, separate lashes. This is the new eyeliner tool. I'll be using the bottom half in a few minutes. If I was using gel, I would definitely use that brush. But since I'm going to be doing a liquid liner, I'm actually going to cheat and use that for another purpose. I'm using an eyebrow pencil to fill in what I feel are gaps in my eyebrow, but I don't want it to be a hard line where people can specifically see where I drew. I'm just mimicking where the hair tends to go when it grows. My hair is a little curly, so it does have a curve to it. There, not too bad. Just a little, so it's not too severe. Hopefully you can't really see exactly where I put it. That would be the point. So you can comb with this. You can blend with this. And as I said, this also can be used if you were putting eyeliner, like a darker color, or a gel on. But it's a nifty little tool there. So now, eyeliner, I prefer our liquid eyelining pen. And I'm going to kind of just draw. Mind you, I'm not pulling it by eye, I'm just holding it. A little line. Can't have the eye open when I'm doing this, so bear with me a moment. See, not too severe. Doing the same on my right. If I wanted a thicker line or more of a flare, I would press down a little harder, as this has got a point like a Sharpie. So you can see how much thicker that eyeliner line is. So I'm going to come back and do the other matching, or as best as I can. Trying not to get it in my eye. And then I draw a little line. I don't go crazy with my lower lash line. I just want enough so you can see a little something. And it doesn't even have to connect. I just want the illusion that it's connected. Make sense? I always stop right about mid-eye. You might notice that I don't go past the pupil if I can help it. I want to be balanced. One of my eyes is squintier, so I have to be mindful of this. Now, I would recommend doing, if you're going to start curling, do it early, not after mascara, because you don't want to yank out your lashes, and you don't want to clean this in between. And always make sure the cushion's in there, because we do not want to chop off our lashes. It's painful. It's not fun. So I'm just going to go in and use my torture device, eyelash curler. It really does make your eyes look more open and alert. It really goes slow and gentle squeeze. Nothing too heavy. You don't want to hurt yourself. Then I'm going to use a lash primer. Can't tell if you can read the label or not. Okay. And it's clear. See, no color. But it's got two kinds of bristles, soft ones and thick ones. And the idea is you put this on real quick, and while it's still wet, you're actually going to put on your mascara. I'm going to use our Ultimate Mascara. It's one of my favorites. It's just a basic volumizing mascara. I've had it forever. Always remember twist when pulling it out. Don't pump. Don't add air. Don't encourage the critters to pack it in and have a place to camp out for a bit. And I was taught, I'm going to try to do this with the camera here, wiggle through. Don't just flick through, and don't poke yourself in the eye. You can do this, but be very careful how you do that. It's more seasoned makeup artists can do stuff like that and get like specific clumps of lashes that maybe for some reason or other the mascara didn't take to. Same thing with lower lashes, just gentle wiggling. Every lash doesn't need to be coated, but it's nice if you can get them. And you don't notice I do this, but I rotate the mascara wand, so I'm using up all of it before making a second pass. I try to avoid having to make too many passes into the container. I feel like that's half the reason things dry out and bacteria gets in. Now, if you can't do it, I can flip my wrist, but some people have trouble with that. To get the other eye. And another trick is I plant my elbow on the table and I lean in and blink. If you're really stuck, that's a great way to get your mascara on without hurting yourself. So now the eyes are basically done, and I'm going to jump to my next clip. So I'll see you in a few minutes.